Well, that'd be fine, isn't it? Hello. It's like I can't borrow a guitar in Nashville. Come on. I didn't say anything. I just did it. I made it, and I made it on. I think Dallas Fort Worth was where we turned around, and I phoned my buddy Mike Williams in Nashville. I said, I'm here. I made it. Hooray! But I don't have a guitar. Here's why. Told him the whole story. Oh, Valdy, he said, there's a song in that. Well, folks, that was a challenge, I thought, coming from a songwriter in Nashville. So I proceeded to write this song between Tennessee and Texas, and I sang it for him when I got there. It was Nashville, come on. I was turned down flat at the border. It might have been my crooked toothy grin. Look at I'm no beauty, he's just doing his duty. But I had a plane to catch, so I pressed my case again. I said I'm going down to Nashville to audition, so that I can come back down and earn some bread. No one is gonna pay to come and hear me play. The immigration man just shook his head. Well, he might have made his mind up when he saw me in a cashmere coat and a cross-border pin. There was my guitar and me heading for the land of the free. He said, park it over there and come on in. So I showed him my union card and passport, and I argued as politely as I could. It all fell on deaf ears. It was the worst of my fears to not show up for a gig, but I promised that I would. So I sought the intervention of a higher power, and he went off to confer with his mates. His boss came up and said, sorry, Sonny, you're gonna help someone make some money, and I won't let you into the States. So I drove the Ford Hotel back towards the tundra, and I left my guitar with a dear old friend. I didn't let it get to me. I burned a screaming Huey, and I headed for the border once again. This time I said I'm going to fly down to Nashville, just to kick tires and hustle for a spell. Well, you know, a shift change had occurred. This new guy took me at my word. He issued me in. He even wished me well. Didn't I drive I-5 past Seattle and a whole lot of jet planes to where we are? Well, I'm sorry to regale you all with such a long tale, but Rex Foster, that's why I'm playing your guitar. Guitar it was as well, I must say. Yeah. He was from Comfort, Texas. Rex Foster. I met him at the Kerrville Folk Festival. That'll do. A love song for y'all. This is dedicated to my friend Gordon Patterson, who I stopped in and visited today in Compton. He's in the nursing home there. He lost his wife a few years ago, and he told me today that we were talking about it, and even when he mentions her now after this time, he still says, sheds a tear. It's just as touching as it can get. He said after she was gone, he lived in the house for 1 year to the day, and he never sat at the head of the table again. Touching thing. I like the way that your hair falls away when the night brings a candle to you. And I like to stare as you come down the stair, and the light from the landing shines through. How many fallen leaves will it take to believe that Let's dance that old dance once more. We still move smooth on the old ballroom floor. I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door. Let's dance that old dance once more. I hung around, you kept my feet on the ground. Watch me acting as proud as any fool. Sure, we were kids, but we've grown now. We got kids of our own now to raise that old golden rule. Somehow it seems that a few of our dreams, they got discarded somewhere down the road. And all that was true couldn't be found in the blue of your eyes. They still sparkle and glow. Oh, let's dance that old dance once more. We still move smooth on the old ballroom floor. I'll wear my Sunday best and you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door. Let's dance that old dance once more. Dance it once more. La 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 la. You see, the Frost King has come with a flick of his thumb. He turned our windows into Renaissance art. As we sit round the fire, we have no need to inquire into the ways of the soul and the heart. The years have passed us by like a soft whispered sigh, hardly noticing youth and the way it flew. Yet it's easy to tell that you wear your age well. You're not trying to prove you're still you. Oh, let's dance that old dance once more. We still move smooth on the old ballroom floor. I'll wear my Sunday best and you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door. Let's dance that old dance once more. Let's dance that old dance once more. And now another Christmas song. In fact, this is a Christmas rap. I'm a folk singer, I get to do that. We can do any kind of music we want up here, because every song's a folk song. Big Bill Bruns, he said that. He said, every song's a folk song, and never did hear a horse sing. So if you don't mind, I'd like to do a participatory rap song with you. I'll just say, with a Christmas rap. And you say, wrap it up, wrap it up. Christmas rap, wrap it up, wrap it up. Christmas rap, wrap it up, wrap it up. Goodwill, they say, goodwill to men, women too. And understand that kids are in this thing as well. It's all silver bells, silver bells. And I've come here with a tale to tell in a Christmas rap. Wrap it up, wrap it up. Christmas rap, wrap it up, wrap it up. I trust Santa, and I trust elves, and I trust people that trust themselves. Ooh, what's in that stocking hiding? I hope it's something real exciting. Could it be a shiny new cappuccino maker? Ooh, what is under that wrap? That Christmas wrap. Christmas wrap. Christmas, Christmas, all this chatter. Christmas this and Christmas that. Christmas this year's got me hopping. All these gifts and Christmas shopping. Bah, it's a waste of time. Bah, on Christmas time. Who's that talking? Who's that talking? Is it me, nasty man? Who's that talking? Who's that talking? Is it me, nasty man? That mean nasty man. Some folks don't get off on joy, like when the man allows the boy inside to die, or when a girl gets all swallowed up in a woman's world and Christmas becomes just some time a year. We'll stop that from happening here in a Christmas rap. Christmas rap. Christmas, Christmas, all these stockings hanging around instead of walking, hanging around the fireplace. Why, you ask me, it's a big disgrace. Bah, that's my line. Bah, on Christmas time. Who's that talking? Who's that talking? Is it me, nasty man? sappy stuff. That's cool, I'll take the rap. That's the Christmas rap. Wrap it up, Christmas rap. Wrap it up, wrap it up. A lot of you have purchased that new album. Read between the lines. Thank you. It's a weird little record, but it's very good. It's weird because it has all different styles of music on it. It's not dedicated to one particular genre. As a folk singer, I get to do all those different styles. I even did a couple of non-secular songs on it. This one included here. On the gold-paved streets of paradise, odds are being laid between the Prince of Darkness and a band of renegades. On one side is the agent of death and despair. On the other are the advocates for those without a prayer. The devil's eyes are cold as he lights up a smoke, and the smell of fire and brimstone is clinging to his coat. Hanging in the balance are the souls he's come to claim, those that cannot help themselves and those that call his name. But there's a ragged band of angels with worn and dirty wings. They're calling in their markers and they're pulling strings. They're the ones called upon to plead the hopeless case and catch the souls that fall beyond the reach of grace. Oh, Lord bless her if you want to. Oh, a vagabond throws down his coat in the morning mist, while across town in a mansion a man uncurls his fist. Somewhere a lonely woman puts the pills back on the shelf. Hey, just what stopped their hands, not one of them can tell. But there's a ragged band of angels with worn and dirty wings. They're calling in their markers and they're pulling strings. They're the ones called upon to plead a hopeless case and catch the souls that fall beyond the reach of grace. Oh, I'll go with that. Oh, each day we face our demons entirely unaware of all the big deals that are going down there, not knowing there are angels who do the dirty work of cleaning up the chaos that we create on earth. But there's a ragged band of angels with worn and dirty wings, calling in their markers and they're pulling strings. They're the ones called upon to plead the hopeless case and catch the souls that fall beyond the reach of grace. Oh, oh, see the devil's eyes are cold. She puts out his smoke. Yeah, but the smell of fire and brimstone, they're still clinging to his coat. We haven't seen the last of him, though there's still souls to sell. He turns his collar to the wind and takes the train back to hell. Oh, let's send him on his way. Oh, thank you. You're a brave bunch. You got that well, and you're jumping on that rap song. That was lovely. And I did that rap song. We did 79 shows in 21 days. It was a boxcar. And the side of the boxcar had a big stage, the middle of it all folded down on giant chains. And the speakers were on the edge of the boxcar. They had perforated, right? And we'd roll them into that. And if the money was going by out here, that side of it went down. If the money was going that side, they just rolled the speakers to the other side, and there was a stage on the other side as well. It was very cool. Except in Nelson, there was 1,500 people on each side of the train. So we put both of them down and we tried to sing to both sides of the train. So I have a warm spot for trains because I took it to school here in Ontario as a kid. I went to private school for 4 years. Grade 5, 6, 7, and 12. It was my second year in 12. My third year was in Ottawa. When I finally got out after 3 years, went to St. Pat's College. Met a gentleman here tonight who reminded me and is coming back to me through the fog of memory of rides he used to give me to school once in a while in his blue Sunbeam Alpine. Mr. Burke, thank you, sir, for that. But Vancouver Island has a train that I take on occasion. It's called the E&N Railway. It's got 2 cars, 2 dayliners, slumped together, and that's it. No cargo, just up Victoria to Courtney and back every day. That's what it does. And like any other train, it goes through the east part of town. You see everybody's compost pile. When I was young, my mama sang songs of steel rails and rust, lullabies of railroad ties and coal dust. I would listen wide-eyed to the tales of engineers, always hoping someday that a train would appear. Sweet dreams, steel machines, and time passes by. If you listen, you might hear a old whistle cry. One thing never changes as long as the magic survives. Children love to wave when a train rolls by. Oh, the station has been standing there for 95 years. The train keeps on rolling, but the cargo disappears. And it only runs once a day now, as the trucks take up the load. At night, the station takes in folks with no place left to go. Sweet dreams and steel machines, and time passes by. If you listen, you might hear a low whistle cry. One thing never changes as long as the magic survives. Children love to wave when a train rolls by. There's one thing never changes as long as the magic survives. Children love to wave when a train rolls by. Children love to wave when a train rolls by. Thank you very much. Well, I'd like to do some singing with you just to finish tonight off here. What have I got here? Because you'll know this. The late, great Roger Miller. He did not write this in Canada. I was saying that for years. I know he had opened for Marty Robbins doing a tour across Canada, playing all the hockey rinks. They called it the Culvert Tour. And I figured he wrote this song in Canada because of those hockey room dressing rooms, you know, that 3x12 battleship gray benches, cut up hockey mats. No wonder he would have written a song like this. But shoes. In fact, I paid 2 cents a union dues. I smoke old stogies that I have found. Short, but not too proud. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. I know every engineer on every train. All of the children, yeah, all of the names. Every hand up in every town. And every lock that ain't locked when no one's around. I'm saying trailers for sale. Rooms to live in. No phone, no rule, no pets. Take it easy. No cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom. Why, a patrol for bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. Yes, I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never make your bed out in the cold. And may you never lose your temper if you should get any parking lot fight. May you never lose a good friend overnight. I'll make a big strong family of mine. You know that I love you true. You won't go knocking me behind my back, and I know there are those that do. Oh please, you bear it in mind that love is the lesson to learn in our time. Please, oh please, don't you bear it in mind for me. May you never lay your head down without a hand to hold. May you never make your bed out in the cold. And may you never lose your temper if you should get any fuss or a fight. May you never lose a good friend overnight. May all your dreams for this year work out just right. Thank you for your kind company here tonight. And may all your Christmases be white. Thank you very much, Pembroke, Pensacola, Concord, Pittsburgh. said you talk about love, not hate. We got things to do and it's getting late. We're all family and we're only passing through. Passing through. Passing through. Sometimes happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that it's only passing through. And I shivered with Gabrielle Dumont. It was one cold night down at Potosh. I said, Gabrielle, how come these folks are fighting the way they do? You said that folks will suffer, some will fight, some will even die for what they think is right, even though they know they're only passing through. Same as me and you, we're just passing through. Passing through. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. You see me passing you by. Stop that query why. And you wish that you could do some touring too. And get on the road some. Pack your suitcase and stick out your thumb. Thank your folks for everything they've done. You got a whole life of adventures up ahead of you. Passing through, as you go, passing through. Passing through. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. Let's do it almost a cappella here. Passing through. Passing through. Passing through. Sometimes you're happy, sometimes blue. Glad that I ran into you. Tell the people that you saw me. Tell the people that you saw me. Tell the people that you saw me passing through. Mr. Babu, thank you very much. Thank you to Rick Martin for having me here, and all of the staff here at the Festival Hall. Thank you. Good night.
Homecoming Martin chanting the matter. Valdy, please. Thank you, Rick Martin, for CHIP, as a director of Festival Hall. Thank you for bringing Valdy here tonight. And thank you, Andrew, for a wonderful sound. Good night, everybody. Drive safe.